We're at the midway point of double game week 34, and the free hit has got off to a great start, with a score of 77 points earning a rise up to 52,000. One of 4 late changes after Matheus Cunha's injury forced a reshuffle, Jordan Pickford kept a clean sheet in controversial circumstances, as 3 Nottingham Forest penalty claims went unheard. But not trusting Alexander-Arnold's minutes backfired after his sublime free kick against Fulham. Cunha's absence freed up space for Michael Olise, who starred alongside Ebere Eze as Crystal Palace put West Ham to the sword. And opting for Martin Odegaard in fear of a Havertz rest paid off with his stoppage time goal against Wolves. Dominic Solanke calmly dispatched a penalty in defeat to Aston Villa, but it was Jean-Philippe Mateta who really stole the show, with a brace and an assist in that 5-2 win over the Hammers. So now let's take an early look ahead to game week 35, where the squad will revert back to its pre-free hit state. There are a number of minor injury concerns mounting up, but Erling Haaland is the biggest unknown, after he missed the FA Cup win over Chelsea and is yet to resume training. Thankfully, I have Rodrigo Muniz on standby, but I'm hoping Haaland recovers by double game week 37 at the latest, because the replacement options up front are slim, with Nicholas Jackson blocked by my 3 existing Chelsea assets. On the run up to the game week 37 bench boost, I plan to sell Gabriel, Salah and Muniz to players with 2 fixtures. Mohamed Salah has been in poor form since his return from injury, with 2 goals in 6 appearances, but it's tough to decide between Phil Foden, Anthony Gordon or perhaps Kevin De Bruyne. If I was going to go for Gordon, this would be the week to do it before he plays Sheffield United. But for game week 37, I would prefer to double up on Newcastle's defence than Man City's, and I'm not ready to close the door on Foden and De Bruyne just yet. So because of that, my plan is to save the free transfer this week, and here's how the team is set to line up. It's hard to see a clean sheet for Chelsea in either of their 2 matches, but Đorđe Petrović is averaging 3.5 saves per game since his run of starts began in game week 17. Pedro Porro continues to be assessed after he was forced off with a hamstring issue in game week 33, while Malo Gusto is a fresh concern with what Pochettino described as a minor knee problem. Diogo Dalot is on standby should either of them fail to recover. It was frustrating to leave Fabian Schär on the bench for his goal against Spurs before the free hit. He's now delivered 6 attacking returns in his last 11 matches, and only Gabriel has landed more shots on target among defenders since the turn of the year. James Maddison has gone 5 successive matches without a return, but no teammate has supplied as many as his 10 attempted assists in that time. He set up both Tottenham goals in the reverse fixture against Arsenal last September, so I'm hoping he raises his level for the big games to come. Set to stay another week, Mohamed Salah will look to find his form against a struggling West Ham side with 1 win in 7. Since game week 28, the Hammers have conceded 16 goals and 15.9 expected goals. Only Luton have fared worse on either account. Ten Hag revealed Alejandro Garnacho came off with an injury in the FA Cup, but is hopeful that it won't keep him out. The Argentine has played a hand in 5 goals across his last 5 league outings. Only West Ham, Luton and Sheffield United have shipped more goals than Burnley during this calendar year. Rodrigo Muniz remains on standby should Erling Haaland fail to recover, and he's joined by the in-form Alexander Isak. The Swede has scored in each of his last 6 home matches, accruing 8 goals and 1 assist, while no player can improve on his 14 big chances. Sheffield United have conceded 16 goals in their last 6 matches, the joint highest tally along with Luton. Whilst Isak himself could prove to be a shrewd differential captain choice, it's hard to look beyond one of Son or Palmer, talisman with 2 fixtures on penalties. Son Heung-min has delivered 6 goal involvements in his last 7 appearances, to average 6.3 points per game. But providing he recovers from his illness by the weekend, Cole Palmer has to be considered the top captain choice, on the back of 10 goals in his last 5 outings. His tally of 79 points in that spell is 34 more than any other player. Only Muniz has attempted more shots than his 28, while only Gibbs White and Andreas Pereira can improve on his 18 attempted assists.